In the world of racing, legends are not just born from victory, but the relentless pursuit of excellence. Jimmy Johnson and Tony Stewart, icons of the track, set a benchmark in their rookie campaigns, clinching 3 wins that etched their names in the annals of racing history. This record, a testament to their skill and determination, had stood unchallenged, a towering milestone in the racing world. Until recently. Last week at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, I dared to dream to push beyond the limits, to etch my name alongside the greats, and we did it. We broke that record, but the journey doesn't end here. Ahead lies Martinsville, a track notorious for its challenges where the perils of short track racing loom large. It's a test of skill, of will, where only the bravest dare to tread. As we stand on the brink of this new challenge, we're reminded that in racing, every victory is hard-earned, every record is a story of triumph, of overcoming the odds. Martinsville awaits, and with it, the chance to prove once again that in the face of adversity, in the heat of competition, we are capable of greatness. The journey continues, and we are ready. It's me, Neko Darius, and it's good to have you guys back for another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. And if you didn't see the last video, I just gave you a hint of what just happened. And if you know your NASCAR history, you should know exactly what I'm referring. Anyways, car number 2 seems to be very, chassis number 2 is definitely our good luck chassis, obviously. But before we get ready to go to Martinsville, Virginia from our little shop in Atlanta, let's go ahead and take a look at something else that we can purchase for the shop. I would love to build track-specific bodies starting next season. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to spend the $1.5 million. So that means for the first time in probably ages, we're going to be outside the $1 million range. So hopefully this will come in handy. But we got 6 races until it happens. So it won't be this time, this season. It'll actually be at the start of next season, which again, there's a twist coming. So with 403,000 left to our name, we've already gotten it. I can't believe we won the Coke 600. Let's go. But Martinsville is next. The last time we came into Martinsville, things didn't go so well. And we still got to get revenge on Rusty Wallace. So for this race, I think it's time we run with another different color today. Maybe let's go yellow. We're gonna run the yellow lightning scheme today. I only am running this yellow lightning scheme so I can feel a little bit better. Bring another car to the fore and bring a special paint scheme commemorating the fact that we are a 4-time race winner in the NASCAR Cup Series as a rookie, where we literally didn't just like lead a lap and win. We led laps en route to a win. A very dominating statement win at Lowe's, which gives me all the confidence for what could happen at Atlanta Motor Speedway later on. Plus, we're getting into that point of the season where we've got 4 straight Speedway races. If last race is what we've got to look forward to for the next 4, oh, we're going to be really well in shape for season 2. But we got to get over the biggest hump of them all, Martinsville. I hate Martinsville. So, just like I said last week, we're going to be bringing the same car back because there's no point in using anything extra at this point. We got to keep as much in order so we don't have much to pay for next season. So we're going to be bringing the exact same car from Lowe's all the way with us to Martinsville, Virginia, which is a 60 overall rated car. And we just found out that a 60 overall rated car is still the GOAT of all cars. So without further ado, Martinsville, Virginia, it's rematch time. Let's go. I have no confidence in this car. I'm not even going front. I have no confidence in this car because I don't feel like this car is actually going to drive. So through turn 1 and 2, I feel like me having a downshift is going to be an issue. Just to get the car to like rotate at all is a problem.
Good run. Helps when you start near the front.
All right, 7th place. Let me put my foot in my mouth.
Hello, everyone. We're glad you could join us at the historic Martinsville Speedway for today's Subway 500 on MRN. This track presents quite a challenge for the drivers and the crews, doesn't it, Barney?
Drivers work the brakes hard at this racetrack. It's like 2 drag strips with short turns. The wear and tear these cars take from the track is bad enough. Then add in some good old beating and banging with other cars. Now that's stock car racing, baby.
The 53 car is getting aggressive on the track with some other drivers.
If they don't want this to become a problem on the track and with NASCAR, these guys need to use their heads a bit out there. You can rub fenders now and again, but it shouldn't be a weekly occurrence.
Jimmy Johnson has really focused in on his qualifying runs this year.
Yeah, that team has made great strides in improving their qualifying setups, and it shows with all the top 10 starts they've made.
Sterling Marlin was making a run of the championship in 2002 before being sidelined by a neck injury.
Sterling suffered a neck injury in that race in Kansas, which sidelined him for the rest of the year. He was 5th in points at the time. I'm sure he's ready to make another run at the title this year.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
I would love nothing more than to go up there and just hit Rusty Wallace. I would love nothing more to do that. But I know that's not going to happen. Hello, points championship leader. Where the heck did you come from? Okay.
Still there. Number 97 made some contact.
I'm not trying to slide into the corners. My car is not braking.
22. Got one down low.
Like, I've got no braking and I've got no ability to actually make the corner.
We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. Far inside. Go easy on the car. Clear.
Thanks, Kurt Busch.
23. Time to go. Let's get on it. The leader has put about 5 seconds on you. We don't
Kurt Busch back here causing mayhem. Are you in good hands?
got one down low.
Why is Ricky Rudd up here?
Okay, we're clear. 20, 26. That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. Got one.
Okay, just survive, survive, survive.
Coming high. Clear on
Kurt, if you hit me one more time, I kid you not, you're not going to walk out of Martinsville with a car. You'll be walking home.
1965. You're making up some time. Let's go now. Still 7 seconds off the lead. All right. Clear all around.
This is why I think a track-specific chassis is a better idea, because right now we're not getting it.
32. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it. Forget about him. Focus on the race.
I am forgetting about him. I am trying to focus on the race. Not my fault he's trying to drive like a maniac.
Off high. We don't want him getting beside us.
He's going to dive in.
You're clear. 20, 15. Okay, let's get after these guys now. The leader has about 9 seconds on us. You must have done something to tick him off.
I probably did. No big deal. I did not mean to make Kurt Busch mad. If anything, I feel like his AI's aggression is a lot higher than it should be.
Let's get to work now. Leader's pulling away. If you let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you. That's racing, buddy.
Sir,
Me not to ride anywhere with you. Clear all
go
the way.
points leader.
Okay.
You don't need to be involved in this.
The 01 car is down low. Right front tire.
Son, well, thanks, Kurt Busch.
We're hearing from the NASCAR witness
This man made me lose a tire.
on the track has put us under caution here in this event.
24, 87.
Okay,
Pick it up a little.
thanks, Kurt. Thanks. No big deal. We'll come down, change right side tires, repair the damage, and just try to survive and loosen this car up a little bit more because this car is tight. I'm going into the corner, I'm slowing down, and then I'm turning left. And it's almost like the car has made a complete 180 from what qualifying was. So let's get away from Kurt. But oh my God, he's coming down pit road with me. Oh, boy. I was in here like worried about Rusty Wallace. Now I got to worry about the 97 car. Someone please take me out my misery. Don't actually do that. I actually want to finish this race. I'm aware the pace car is coming. Thanks, Kurt. You screwed me over. This man put me in the wall so hard I lost a tire.
The field ducked onto pit road during that caution.
And we got a car down on 60 cars on a lap down.
Launches up, and we are back.
You're clear.
A part of me doesn't even want to go past Kurt Busch right now.
Got one outside.
Like, I'm not saying I'm afraid of Kurt. I'm afraid of DNFing the car.
The 4 car is coming right.
Ease up a little.
Excuse me, Johnny Benson. You weren't getting past the guy that you were trying to like attack.
That one was
And then I don't want to be stuck back here.
All around. Got one
Because the leader's coming. And I don't want to be back here.
good pass. You're clear. Got one eye.
We don't have a car for this. I don't know what else to do. I'm hitting the brakes. I'm holding the brakes. I'm sliding into the corners because I'm holding the brakes so hard.
nice lap. Stay
The car just does not want to turn.
Car looks okay.
No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me.
Car is passing low. Car high. Way to get around him, buddy.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with
I'm having to downshift into second gear to try to make the corner.
Wow, you're fast.
This is bad. When we get the chassis shop and are able to build track-specific chassis, the first chassis I'm building is a short track chassis. Why? Because look at this. Look at this mess.
To see him stay back there.
This is horrible. Like, I'm almost having to park the car in the middle of the corner just to make the corner.
They're on both sides.
I mean, that's great and all. Kurt Busch is completely driven away from me. That man is gone.
Great lap, great lap.
I don't even see Kurt.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
Plus, all things considered, I think I will have to make another pit stop. I don't think these tires are going to survive this race at this rate. I hate Martinsville. Like, I really hate this.
Good lap. Keep hitting those marks. Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last.
Number 88, down low.
There's some leaders coming in.
All clear, buddy.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? That was a halfway mark.
Got one outside.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
Hold it steady. 3 wide.
I was trying to slow him down. Oh, well.
2062.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Okay, you've got some driving to do. The leader has about 10 seconds on us.
When I say this is a bad drive, this is like agonizing. Last week we were buttery smooth. This week we're driving really horribly.
Back to you when he gets a chance.
2032.
You're gaining on the leader.
Really horrendously.
Clear. Got one inside. You're clear.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
22-9. Hold it steady. 3 wide.
Just remember, he owes us one now.
3 wide. Number
No.
40 wants to get by you. They're on both sides.
Oh, way out, trouble. Trouble on the racetrack.
We got spun. I hit the button too fast. That's on me. I apologize. I got spun. Did I? Whatever. We're coming down pit road. I had to save the car because I guarantee if the game would have brought me back across the track, we would have blown up. So I wanted to save the car. That's on me. I got to stop doing that to y'all. We're going to lower the wedge again. I want this car to be so loot. Was Kurt Busch the mother flipping leader? How fast was he? And we got a slow stop. No big deal. Not mad about it. We were 5th. Somehow. Repair the car. Get me off pit road. I see the field coming. And we just got to survive. We have to survive. We have to survive.
We're deep in the field. Be careful and start working your way up.
Excuse me, Sterling. I'm not concerned about Sterling. Not concerned about him.
2187. Clear all around.
Got a car that I can kind of turn now, though.
Number 01 is outside. Hey, look out. Oh, yeah. Right pass, buddy.
I've never had a car that I had to set up this loose before.
You're clear.
This is like ungodly loose.
Get us to the front. Keep it up.
Number 97. It's up high.
Forget about him. Focus on the race.
The 97 car is still there. You know what they say, pal. Rubbin's racing. All clear, buddy.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
NASCAR, park this man.
22.
We're catching him, buddy. Stay with it.
Number 97 is coming up quick. Got one outside.
Okay, I've gotten sort of kind of away from him. Just gonna send it on Terry Labonte,
Number 5. It's up high.
but we don't see often every week.
Gonna get real wide next time.
Clear on both sides. 2012.
You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do. Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either. That was a little payback.
Clear all around.
Settle down. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Was Sterling Marlin trying to send me? Is Sterling tried to send me. Look at this. What are you doing, son?
20, 70.
And he's out the race.
Up some time.
What are you doing? Sterling, I might have gone low, but that's too low, man. And Kyle Petty. Oh, look at all those veterans. Okay. Quick status report. So we are on the lead lap. Somehow Casey Mears is in the top 5. Or he is in the top 5. Okay. Quick status report tells me if I come down pit road now and put 4 tires, fuel, and repair the damage, although I'll be back in 11th place, I'll have the freshest of the freshest tires. Let's do it. Let's pit. I'll take it. 11th place. I'm going to loosen the car up just a little bit more. Repair this damage once again. And with us also being within the final 10 laps, that means that all the lap down cars will now officially be behind me. So that's it. This is as loose as I can make it. 4 rounds down, and if the car doesn't want to turn, we'll just take 11th place and finish off with 11th at this point. I can't continue to keep doing this to ourselves, which means I'm probably not going to be able to get revenge on Rusty because Rusty will officially be ahead of me. And I don't know if our car is strong enough at this point to take a hit on Rusty Wallace. At least not on the left, not on the right side. So this is the least I can do. We gotta preserve. We've got to preserve.
Looks like we were the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
That's fine. Dive bomb? Oh, I tried to dive bomb the 38. Didn't work.
Remember that one, 29 car. Got one out.
Out my way, Kevin.
We don't want him getting beside us.
All clear, buddy. 20, 49.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Keep digging. We need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
Number 21 is inside. Still there. Keep digging.
I can't get there.
Make it easy.
Our car is not good enough. We're not good enough.
20, 53.
Wow, you're fast.
No point.
Hold your line. He's still there.
We've got 11th.
For him is in your rear view mirror.
We'll let the 29 go. We're not going to bother with him. We just got to get this car home in one piece. So I'll take it. 11th place. I couldn't get to Rusty Wallace. The last few laps I tried, it didn't work out. We were sliding like a poodle, trying to slide on a laminate floor.
Don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful.
We had no brakes, man. We've got no brakes. We've got no nothing. This is the worst car I brought to a short track. I mean, I know the result's going to show 11th, and thankfully it was because a late caution happened. But come on,
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
this is
5 more
horrendous.
laps.
3 wide. Hold that line. The 32 car.
Hey,
is
Craven,
inside.
please
I'd
stop.
like to see him stay back there.
Okay, we're clear. The 19 car is down low. Number 32 is going for the block. 21-6.
Awesome lap.
Still there. Car outside.
I'm just pulling over. I'm gonna let these guys go. I can't justify us tearing up the car any further. We're the last car on the lead lap. We're on the lead lap. We're in line for a top 15. All we've got to do is just cross the line at the end of the race, and we've got a top 15. This is all I can do at this point.
Car outside. Hold your line. He's still there. 20-75.
Oh,
Attaboy. Keep it smooth.
that's Jeff Gordon. That's 10th. We got a top 10. We've got a top 10. Yes. What? Nadu, why did Jerry Nadu just come to a complete stop in the middle of the corner? I mean, I know I've been struggling, but that man should not be struggling as much. His team's got like years of a notebook.
Lap.
Come on.
You're clear. Number 01 is outside.
Easy on the bumping, buddy.
Around the corner.
He's not too happy with you.
Clear all around. That's a top 10.
Top 10 will work.
Let's get back to Georgia. My God, that was horrible.
There weren't very many lead changes.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
The Nikon car finished in the top 10.
He had a shot to win. Of course, so did 42 other guys, but I'm sure he's still happy with the top 10.
The 53 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
This is MRN signing out for now, and we hope you'll join us again for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race real soon.
I am not worried about any new rivals. They're not my rivals. Again, my rival is still the 2 car. It's who I need to beat up. That's who I care to beat up. And that man went from behind me in the... He was a lap down before that caution. I came down pit road and he was 3 cars ahead of me and I was in 11th. This man went from like 8th to finish 5th. I'm disgusted. Anyways, Mark Martin did come out with the victory over Ryan Newman, who led the most laps. Bobby Labonte as well finished in 2nd. Kurt Busch 4th. Rusty Wallace 5th. Hate you. Dale Jr. 6th. Matt Kenseth 7th. Elliott Sadler 8th. Casey Mears 9th. Ow. And then, of course, we finished 10th after Jeff Gordon fell out with a engine problem. And somehow, with his engine problem, finishing 1 lap down at the end of the race, still finished 11th. He didn't cross the line. Technically, he should not have been 11th. He should have been 39th or 38th. What? Anyways, Rookie of the Year battle, Jamie McMurray finished 23rd. how do you explain Jeff Gordon finishing there where he finished? Also, Sterling Marlin did not finish the race. He was again ahead of us in the standings. So I did not intend for him to be a rival, but him being a bonehead and running himself into a wall of his own volition, I didn't even touch him, made him finish 43rd. So we might have just passed this man in the standings because he only got 34 points. Actually, we got 100 points on him. So yeah, we definitely passed him, I think, or at least very, very close. Let's head back to the shop in Georgia. Assess the damage. Oh boy. Well, we made it back. It wasn't another win, but it was another top 10 finish. So let's take a look at the stats and info and figure out what we're dealing with. Mark Martin has pulled out a 151 point lead now over second place Tony Stewart. Jeff Gordon is now third with 196. It looks like Mark Martin is closing in on his first ever championship. So if you're pulling for Mark Martin in the comments, wish him some virtual luck, please. As far as us, we are now officially 14th in the standings. Mission is currently a check mark with a little asterisk because we still got 4 races to go. We've made a lot more enemies for Martinsville, so that could play a factor. I don't think it will, but the next track that we have on the schedule is our home track, Atlanta Motor Speedway, before the new reconfiguration. For those that love NASCAR, you know what I'm talking about. Ward Borden is now 15th, as well as Sterling Marlin is down to 16th. So those two will now be fighting each other for the top 15 place. And they're 3 points apart from each other. That's big. Jamie McMurray is still 20th in the standings. Jeremy Mayfield, Elliott Sadler. Johnny Benson actually was behind Jamie McMurray in 21st. So Johnny Benson being 23rd is a little sad to see for a guy who is as nice as him. As far as the in-game or in-garage stuff, we actually didn't do as bad as I thought in terms of condition for the cars. 91 for the chassis. We're just going to go ahead and just throw all these into repair. That way we have these things for the future. So this was a really good car for us, and I'm very proud of it, all things considered. But like everything, got to get it repaired. So those are going to be under repair for the next 2 races, and the next 4 are all speedway races. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do in terms of the chassis and engine combo. I do know I'm going to have to keep the car body as clean as possible for the next few weeks. I might do 2 races with our 64 motor, and then so that'll be next race, and then that'll be Atlanta in the next race, and then of course we'll put it into repair to get it ready for the Daytona. So this race, no, we won't have time. We're gonna run out of time. We've got some thinking to do on what motor we're going to use. I might just have to shut down the best motor and leave that motor sitting on the shelf until 2020 or 2004. I might just have to leave that there. I've got some decisions to make. If you like today's video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I promise I don't drive like a reckless maniac, okay? I promise. It's just the short track package on this game is god awful for a car that can't drive. I'll see you guys next time. Be easy, everybody.